Americans are finally saying enough is enough. Imagine paying $17 for one meal at a fast food restaurant, paying $6 for a breakfast burger, or at McDonald's, paying $3 for one single egg. Yeah, Americans are upset. And now they're saying they are done with fast food. Look at this.
I'm done eating out.
Many people are. They don't want anything to do with it because of how expensive it is getting. Some people are furious because they are going to fast food restaurants, waiting 10-15 minutes in a drive-thru, which doesn't mean fast food, and then they're overpaying for stuff that they could have made at home. Look at this one right here.
I'm like shocked at how expensive fast food has gotten. When did it become $17.34? That's like diabolical. That's like might as well go out to like a sit-down restaurant and eat. I can get like a pound of crawfish for the same price. But
yeah, people are now realizing that they are paying for convenience. But in the end, is it really convenient to sit in a drive-thru for 10 to 15 minutes waiting for this fast food to eventually come out, and then, well, it's not filling, it's not healthy, and people are upset. And they could actually go and buy the same stuff at a grocery store and take it home and cook it for a fraction of the price. Years ago, fast food was cheaper. Now, it's not so much. Look at this though.
This is officially the most expensive kids meal at $9.40. This is episode 9 of me trying every kids meal from every fast food chain, and today we have Chick-fil-A. At $9.40, I won't be going back. Now, I will say I asked him what the sides were, and it was fries, applesauce, or mac and cheese. So I chose mac and cheese. Apparently, that was an upcharge of 75 cents.
Okay, we'll watch the rest of this in a moment, but are you kind of upset when you are asked, hey, would you like extra fries, maybe apple slices? You want some macaroni and cheese, and then come to realize, oh, the macaroni and cheese was an extra 75 cents. Oh, to get this drink, it's an extra $1.50. Yeah, it's frustrating, especially when you see on the board a meal which comes with the either the chicken sandwich or the piece of nuggets, whatever. You got that, you got fries and a drink, it's this price. But yet they always show you that's the base price, but yet they add on all the extras. You see this all the time. Or, oh, you want some additional Chick-fil-A sauce? Well, yeah, we're going to have to charge you for that because that's a little too much. Let's keep listening.
Somebody else has charged me extra for getting mac and cheese, so I guess I didn't realize. So it could be cheaper technically, but without the mac and cheese, it would still be about $8 and some change. That makes it the most expensive kids meal that we've tried on this series. I got a 5-piece chicken nugget. These nuggets aren't crispy at all.
Okay, we don't need to watch her eat, but you get a 5-piece chicken nugget, you get a drink, you get the fries, you get the macaroni and cheese, whatever, all right? Okay, perfect, right? Great. But again, do you want to spend $9 on a kid's meal? $9 on a kid's meal. That's insane. I see why people are giving up on fast food. Okay, number one, it's not really healthy. Number two, it's not convenient. Number three, it's not affordable. At least not in 2026. Look at this though.
Fast food places have completely lost their mind. Many of them are now more expensive than sit-down restaurants. Don't believe me? Look at the prices if you go through McDonald's, if you go through Chipotle, Burger King, Wendy's. Now, look at the prices for the people that have fixed this. Look at Chili's prices. At Chili's right now, you can go to Chili's and get a big burger or a big chicken sandwich with fries and a drink for $9.99. That's their lunch special for people that want to come in and grab lunch from Chili's.
Yeah. So, Wendy's, from 2014 to 2024, they're up over 100%. Burger King, up 100%. Jack in the Box, up 96%. McDonald's is up 84%. Okay? This is why it's a huge issue. Because people remember back in 2005. They remember back in 2014. They remember back even in 2020 where prices were still somewhat affordable. And now they go into a McDonald's restaurant and see, oh, you want the big breakfast? Well, that's going to be like $10 to $12. Yeah, and you want the pancakes with it? Yeah, you're going to pay extra for that. Yeah, that's the issue. I want to play something else for you. Look at this, because again, this is insane.
I barely made it out the drive-thru before realizing, Egg McMuffins are $6.69 now.
$6.69 for an Egg McMuffin. You know why? Because of the egg. You want a sausage McMuffin? Well, you can probably find that on their value menu. But you want the egg? Yeah, the egg itself is expensive. Look at this.
McDonald's milkshake, a gallon of diesel, and a quart and a half of Breyer's ice cream. One egg from McDonald's and a gallon of gas. What do these things have in common? They're all the same damn price. Fast food joints, you want to know why you can't sell anything? It's because McDonald's charges $3 for one damn egg. $3 for an egg. They charge the same price for a milkshake, and what they call a large is a medium cup, as an entire container of Breyer's ice cream.
That's somewhat confusing. Why would an egg be the same price as a milkshake? A gallon of Breyer's ice cream? Why? Why is that the case? And this is why a lot of people are going to some restaurants realizing that, oh, it's getting smaller. There's shrinkflation happening. And let me just paint this picture for you. Have you ever walked into a Chipotle restaurant and asked them, okay, I'd like a bowl, and they start putting the rice in, and well, it looks like the scoop is getting a little bit smaller, but yet they put it in. And then they get, oh, you want some beans? Which kind? Those ones look good. All right, perfect. Put those in. And then they get the meat, a big scoop of meat. And then they dump a little bit off back into the container, and then they put some on your bowl. Again, all the portion sizes are getting smaller. Every single one. You know what's bigger though? Oh, you want some lettuce? Yeah, we will pile this full of lettuce. Yeah, no problem. Oh, would you like to have the guac for a small upcharge? Sure. Okay, you get a little bit of guac, and no, that's too much. They put a little bit off on the bowl or in the container, and then they scoop the rest on your bowl. There you go. Again, you're getting charged extra for something that they used to give away. It's insane. So for all those people that are just fed up with fast food restaurants, I get it, but it's only going to get worse as workers are asking for a higher pay to afford their rent, to afford their car payment, and also to afford their food. Guess what? It means your costs are going to go up as well. And as they do, more people are going to boycott going to fast food restaurants. But let me ask you this. What fast food restaurants have you been to recently that you were completely shocked with the portion sizes? I'll give you one right now. I was recently at a Dairy Queen. I usually take one of my kids there every Friday. We go to Dairy Queen, get an ice cream. Well, he wanted chicken strips. Decided, you know what? Okay, let's get you some chicken strips. Before, it was a 4-piece chicken strip basket, fries, you got like 2 pieces of toast, and a drink, or no drink actually. And this was, I believe it was $7.99. $7.99 for the 4-piece. It was $12.99 for the 6-piece. So it was an additional $5 to get 2 additional pieces of chicken. So guess what I did? I wasn't going to get the 6-piece. I decided I'm just going to go get 2 of the 4 pieces. It'll be a little bit more, but we'll get more. I could have some, we could save some, whatever. Well, no. The prices were not $7.99 anymore. The prices for the 4-piece are now $10.99, and it's $12.99 for the 6-piece. Additional $2. Here's the problem. The chicken, probably maybe like an inch thick by 2 or 3 inches long. That was it. That was their chicken strips. It wasn't much bigger than a chicken nugget from McDonald's. Yeah, that was my experience. Guess what? This last Friday was the last time we will be going to Dairy Queen in order to get some type of lunch or a snack. So, I'm with you. If you're giving up on fast food, yeah, there's a reason why. But again, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you just completely go away from fast food and only cook stuff from your house? Or do you like to go and get fast food as somewhat of a treat? Let me know down in the comment section below.